Good evening from the NEC. It's myself, Craig, and Uncle Paul.
Hello.
Right, we're in day 2, NEC. Let's get started.
Please hang up and try again.
Hello and welcome back to Make Some Noise. We're back at the NEC once again. I'm joined by Uncle Paul, as we just said earlier on. But today we've actually got a little technique that we can do. Would you like to see what we can see right now? So if I flick that over, that's right, you can see part of the actual show. So we'll just, hang on, we'll just get them to wave for a second. Oi! There's a wave on camera. Right, bring it back to us, ugly buggers. There we go. Right. So let's just take that off since I'm controlling this. So, Paul, day 2. We've had things going off in the background that I'm not willing to talk about today. But apart from that, my little boy Jordan and his friend are here looking around. We've been joined by a few friends. So, is there anything what's happened today while I haven't been around?
Not really. No, the interest has still been amazing on the stand as per usual.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, you didn't miss a lot.
No.
Put it that way.
Okay. But also with this event, we actually have guest hosts and people in the studio. So I'm going to bring them in, and I'll bring them individually. So I'm going to say, hello, Jim.
Well, hello, and thanks for letting us join the show.
Also joined us is Dave. Dave, would you like to tell everybody where you're from?
Yeah, I'm down in Nashville, so we've spread all across a lot of time zones. Happy to be here. Had a great time yesterday. Looking forward to more today.
And just quickly, just jump back to Jim. Where are you from? So at least people know that we're actually international.
From Vancouver, Canada.
And let's bring in our next door neighbour, John.
Yeah, John from Evesham. I can see the NEC from here if I sit on my roof. Yeah, brilliant.
You're about 2 bus stops away from us, ain't you?
Exactly. I can probably hear the noise as well. Yeah. Yeah,
definitely. But it's like I say, it's just you just had a quick glimpse of. We do have a separate camera on stage now, so it's just a little bit in between. I'll keep swapping in between. Hang on, hello, Paul. How are we doing?
Afternoon, gents. Yeah, very good, thank you.
As we were saying, with streaming from the NEC day 2 of the Classic Car Restoration Show. But what I'll do is just to give everybody a bit of a heads up from yesterday. So, like yesterday, I did a little pre-produced video of what it's all about. But today, it's just slightly re-edited one from about a year ago to give people an idea where we are, what's happening. So, if you just give me about 2 seconds, and
brilliant.
We'll bring it back in.
Please hang up and try again.
The Practical Classics Classic Car and Restoration Show. It's a hands-on show. An amazing crowd full of enthusiasts who not only come to see the cars, but they come to see the stars too and listen to the stories.
This is the place where you can actually genuinely learn new stuff, learn techniques or brush up on stuff.
The petrol head's heaven. It's got any kind of car you could think of that you want to see. It's got modern, it's got classic, it's got cars in various states of disrepair or repair. It's got your Resto, it's got your barn finds, it's got your brand new ones, it's got every paint colour imaginable.
This hall is full of potential projects. So there's cars for sale, there's an auction here, and I love to little scout around the auction, but also I love meeting the car clubs.
But everybody here in the 2 main halls that we're in are connected by one thing, and that's an absolute love of cars. The modern classic side of this, but also some real old classics. There's a lot of metal out there.
Meeting a lot of people, meeting old faces, new faces, it's all great.
A passion for old motor cars, and it's wonderful to meet all these people. Restoration of cars and rebuilding cars, even just driving cars.
The sheer volume of cars and people, worth it for the experience.
So if you're interested in building cars, or you want to own a car, or you just want to come and enjoy the car space, this is the show to do it at.
Right, we're back, and I'm here with Uncle. You're not Uncle Paul. Where's he gone? He does this all the time to me. I try and do a live. I'm live this time. He's just doing it to me again. He's disappearing on me. Right, well, we got him.
Where's he gone? Is he back?
Well, hang on. Paul, you're underneath there. Like, yeah, too much alcohol. Yeah, so by the looks of it, I've been joined by my friend Wizzo from Sporting Bears again. He's come to join us for today's broadcast for just
Hi, Wizzo.
I've got a chance. He can't. Well, I hope he can't hear you because he doesn't like listening to me either. He just likes annoying me. We do a lot with Sporting Bears, and basically Wizzo is the mascot of the Sporting Bears. They're raising so much money. They're doing so much for the children's charities. It's an absolutely amazing thing. I hope to try and do a feature with the Sporting Bears at some point where we can get a few of them down and really go into and tell everybody what they're all about and passing the support for their children. Thank you very much. That's even better. I can even see myself. Yeah, you look very beautiful there, Wizard. I can even see myself in your helmet. I know that's what makes it even worse. Thank God you haven't got no scratches on those lenses. So I'll just quickly, for anyone who doesn't know what Sporting Bears, I've got a 30-second clip on here so at least you can get an idea what it's all about.
Please hang up and try again.
It's to say a very small clip. We're doing what we could do in the amount of time that we've had, and also the wife is. Well, I don't know if you've been texting my wife to tell her that I've got to get a shave. She says I look like a bit of a scruffy son to her, like yesterday online. I just tried going for another look, but she says I look a lot more youthful. She needs to go to Specsavers.
Yeah, can I ask a daft question?
Yes.
Why have you given the Stig Bear a microphone?
Who? Who's he?
The Stig.
Who's the Stig? I got a Stig. I've got Wizzo. I got a Stig. Yeah.
Why have you given Wizzo a microphone?
Why have I given Wizzo a microphone? That's a second thought, actually. I didn't. Well, can you, in the honour, right, as everyone understands from a couple of days ago, we all had the sad news of the passing of Eddie Jordan.
Yes.
It's a heartbreaking thing. I did shed a tear myself. I've met the guy a couple of times and he's got a heart of gold. Oh, he had a heart of gold, and my heart goes out to their family as they are. I've been a big follower of their podcast lately, which he's been doing from home. And he does have his own little thing, which was the Eddie Jordan growl. So I'm going to ask Wizzo just to basically recreate this scene. Wizzo, would you be at least able to give me a growl for Eddie Jordan himself? Well, we've got to give it the 100% effort into that. So, yeah. So, yeah, please, if anyone's coming to later today or tomorrow, get out to the Sporting Bears, donate, get out there. The money goes to a very, very good charity, children's charities. And not one of those drivers take any money for themselves. They pay for the fuel, they pay for the hotel, their meals, the cars, everything. They're the ones who do everything for us. So I'm gonna let Wizzo return back to his job, start earning more money, making more noise. Go, give me a go, growl. Thank you. And he's going to return back there. So I'm just going to run something I did last year, basically, which was unexpected, was online. So let's just watch that. When we'll bring you all back into the studio, and we can have a little bit of a chat about things. All right, see you very shortly.
Rabbit, 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 rabbit. You got a beautiful chin. You got beautiful skin. You got a beautiful face. You got taste. You got beautiful eyes. You got beautiful thighs. You got a lot without a doubt, but I'm thinking about blowing you out. Cause you won't stop talking, why don't you give it a rest? You got more rabbit than Sainsbury's, it's time you got it off your chest. Now you was just the kind of girl to break my heart in two. I knew right off when I first clapped my eyes on you. But how was I to know you'd been my heroes too? With your incessant talking, you're becoming a pest. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. Now you're a wonderful girl. You got a wonderful smell. You got wonderful arms. You got charm. You got wonderful hair. We make a wonderful pair. Now I don't mind having a chat, but you have to keep giving it that. No, you won't stop talking. Why don't you give it a rest? You got more rabbit than Sainsbury's. It's time you got it off your chest. Now you were just the kind of girl to break my heart in two. I knew right off when I first clapped my eyes on you. But how was I to know you'd been my heroes too? With your incessant talking, you're becoming a pest. Rabbit, 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 yeah, 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 rabbit, rabbit, yeah, yeah, rabbit, 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 yeah, 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 bunny, 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 jabba, 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 rabbit, 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 rabbit. You got a beautiful chin. You got beautiful skin.
Right, we're back, and it is that time again. It is
Uncle Paul!
So any questions, any answers can go out to Uncle Paul, anyone on the stand, and I'll bring them in. So if there's any cars you want to know about, we'll try and get the owners in to answer those questions. So
Brilliant.
let's bring you guys back into shot so everybody can see you. Right, and John's there with a cup in his hand.
Yeah,
Right, guys.
usual.
So before we come back to you guys, we'll start asking you some questions as well. But have you got any questions for Uncle Paul? Yeah, hang on, go on, Paul.
Far away.
Yeah, just a quick question for you guys. I'm up in North Yorkshire, heading down to Birmingham tomorrow. So what time are you open to? Is it 4 before you start breaking down tomorrow?
It's 5 in it tomorrow.
It is the show opens at 9 o'clock in the morning, and the show officially finishes at 5 o'clock when they do the horn celebration. And then
Right.
pack down starts from about 5:30, 5:45. The doors open about 6, half 6.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go.
Okay,
You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go live for the closing bell where all the horns are going off, because that's always a great one.
Yeah. At a later date, we'll try and talk about that because we basically being the large car down, I'm having to take some of the stuff down tonight. So if we do anything, it might be a pre-recorded on a mobile phone, which we'll send to you.
Yeah, brilliant.
At the moment, from what I understand, Mike Brewer's actually returned to the show. We thought he wasn't here this weekend, but amazingly, I was trying to get interpretation from Wizzo, even by giving him a finger pad, a pen, a pencil, a crayon. All he did was he just drew me a little stick man. So yeah, Mike's come here as a last-minute guest by the sounds of it.
I lose track where Mike Brewer now lives. Is he? Because he went out to the States for a bit, didn't he? With is he back in the UK? I don't know. Yeah.
No, he's Mike Brewer is in Leamington, I think.
Oh, is he? Okay, I know. Yeah.
But he's still doing different projects right now. But I'm just trying to think if there's anything which has really jumped out right now. We are trying to compact into about no more than 30 minutes because we've been asked to go to the stage. We've been shortlisted for Stand Hero. So that's when we'll find out whether we've got anything or not. Hopefully.
Come on, guys. We're rooting for you. I voted.
And then we haven't heard anything about Stand Awards or anything. So it's just going to be yes or no. If we've won something, we've won something. If we haven't, we haven't. We've come to enjoy ourselves, and we have so far.
Exactly. Yes, brilliant.
So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'll just quickly turn the camera again so you can see a little bit of the action out there. We'll still keep on talking for a few minutes.
Yeah.
It's like all the American hot rods behind us haven't got a long enough wire to run the webcam. So on Paul, have you actually got any cars down here on display yourself right now? Because I haven't even had time to walk around.
No, not me personally. No, I'm just coming down tomorrow to see the show, and I think Stuart Much, is it MEV, have got a stand with you guys somewhere?
They have, yes. I tried to get hold of Stuart, but to see if he wants to join in the stream. And I did say go and see you guys on your stand, mini kit stand. It's just so busy because the public have really taken on to these kind of marks of cars. He's just absolutely overwhelmed. So yeah, he may be on, he may not be, but yes, they do have a stand there.
I did see their lorry in the car park, to be fair with you.
Yeah.
I knew they were here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keen to come and see the mini kit stand. It's probably 20 odd years ago since I pulled a classic mini apart. Well, we called them minis back then, not classic minis.
Tell Craig what engine you've got in your car.
In the MEV, in the Exocet.
Yeah.
It's just a standard 1.8 VVT MX-5 engine, so it's come out of a Mazda.
Right. Yeah.
I think they do sort of bespoke V6s for the Exocet, but the majority of people who build them use the MX-5 running gear.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. Yeah, just put the strike. It was a Mark 2.5, which was variable valve timing, I think, and a 1.8 with a limited slip diff. So it should be quite good fun, given that it only weighs about 500 kilos now, I think.
Yeah, brilliant.
It's going to be a rocket, that isn't it?
Without swearing, yes, it's going to be off a racehorse. Yeah,
I think so. Although that's not the plan. It's not a track car. So I've got a lift kit from, I think it's what they called Exomotive over in the States, that do a kind of 150mm lift kit for it. Because you'll know what it's like in Yorkshire. The roads are dreadful, especially in North Yorkshire. I'm in the middle of them all, so it's.
Well, I understand. I'm Leeds born and bred.
Right.
So, This is why I like it. For the first time, apart from this idiot, I can actually stand somebody.
Yeah, there we go. You must be. Well, I was born just on the outskirts of Roundhay Park, which you'll know well.
Okay. Well, I was born in Hunslet Car. And then I moved to Kippax, just outside Castleford. So, small world.
I know where you're at. Yeah.
Yeah.
So but it's it's going to raise about 150mm, I think, in total when you add in the size of the tyres. And the plan was to go down to the south of Spain in it, if in theory it all passes its IVA and it works. I mean, I figure not much more reliable than an MX-5. There's not much on the the mechanicals should be bomb-proof. Whether or not my engineering's up to it will remain to be seen.
Well, if Paul was with you, he'd be speaking Spanish all the way there. Dos beers on Coca-Cola.
Yeah. I've learned Cerveza. I think that's about all you need to know, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's just it. But no, it sounds astonishing. This project. So I can't. When you actually come down, we've got to talk a little bit more about it.
Yeah, I'll come and find you. Yeah.
Yeah, get some pictures. Yeah. No, come down, join us. Have a chat.
Lovely.
Sit down, grab a chair, nick some of the old-fashioned sweets off of Paul before he eats them all.
Yeah.
I think once the awards are done, I think we're going to try and find the ice cream man. You fancy an ice cream? I might treat you to having a flake.
A flake?
A flake. That's what a lot of these English people say. Yeah, so basically, unfortunately, I haven't been able to do an awful lot of pre-production. As I say, a lot of things have been happening this morning behind the scenes. So this is the reason why the show is as short as it is. But what I'll do is we'll cut it short at this point. We'll hand it over to the team, Jim, Dave, John, Paul, to carry on with your show. And then by the end of it, we'll let you know how things are going, and we'll see how we get on stage.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. We've all voted for you, guys. Yeah.
Good luck, guys.
No worries. Thank you very much. Take care. And we appreciate the time that you give us.
We appreciate what you're doing.
Yes.
And the kids are gone, but we'll say over to you.
Yeah, make some noise.
Okay.
That's all, folks.